Hello, my name is Matt Ryan. We're here today with Wonderful TV up in Edinburgh at Union Yoga, and we're going to be working through the Ashtanga full force sequence. Pulls in different elements of the Ashtanga sequences. So we use the primary series as a base, and then we add in a little bit of second, a little bit of third, even a little bit of fourth series. So it's all good stuff. It's going to be hard work, but it's going to be fun. So get your shorts on, roll your mats out, let's have it. So I've been practicing yoga now for about 14 years, and I've kind of built up my practice over these years, and I've did the primary series, then I started the intermediate, and then some advanced A and advanced B. And what I noticed when I was doing these different series is how there was kind of certain postures that had foundations in the primary series. So, for instance, Crown Chasana of the intermediate sequence, this posture, anyone kind of had its foundation perhaps in Tirayanga from the primary series, yeah? And so on and so forth. And that's basically what we'll be doing, kind of using the primary series as a base. We'll then be adding in various postures from the second, from the third, maybe some from the fourth series also. Is that okay? It'll be fun, let's not worry too much. So we're going to start, let's bring Samastitihi, closing the feet, standing tall, broad shoulders. So Samastitihi, standing up straight, standing up equal. So right side, mirror imaging left side. Inhale, same as exhale. So let's arms down to the sides. A couple of deep breaths. And then let's begin Surya Namaskar A. So deep breath in. Let's reach the arms up above the head. Look up towards your thumbs and exhale away, fall down. If you're not touching the floor, grab onto the ankles or shins, tuck the chin in, look to knees. Trini, just lift the chin up, long spine. Chatwari, bend your knees, hands to floor. If you want to jump, jump. If you want to walk, walk. Sinking down, Chatwari, onto the knees if you need to, that's fine. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Feet apart, hip distance, fingers spreading. If the hamstrings feel a little tight, you can bend the knees. And remember, if your body starts to tire, just drop down onto the knees. You need to have a deep breath. You need to be relaxed in the stretch. 2 counts. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, Sapta 7, jumping or walking forwards, bringing the feet together, lift the head up. Long exhalation, tucking the chin in towards the knees, lift the head up, bring the arms out wide, reaching up, Navanine, look up beyond your thumbs, and Samastitihi, arms back down. We're back to the beginning. Let's do one more A and then perhaps one of B, and then we'll move on. Okay, Ekam, inhale, reaching up, close your palms, look to thumbs and pause. Dvwe, exhale, fall down, the Uttanasana. If you can't touch the floor, grab on ankles or shins, that's fine. Chin tucks, we look to the knees. Now, lift the chin up, lengthen the spine, bend the knees, hands to the floor. If you want to jump, jump, or stepping's fine. If you want to sink to the knees here, that's fine also. Now draw the chest through the arms, really roll back the shoulders, upward dog. Don't crunch the shoulders. And then tuck your toes under, down facing dog position. Fingers spreading, feet around hip distance or so apart. Steady, deep breathing. Steady, deep breathing. Bend the knees if you need to. Drop onto the knees if you need to. That's 2, 3, 4. That's about 5 breaths. Let's bend the knees, Sapta 7. You can jump, you can walk, you can hop. Whichever's good for you. Tuck the head in on 8. Straight legs if we can. Feet together if we can. Nava 9, arms out wide. Let's reach up. Let's close the palms and Samastitihi. We're going to go into Sun Salutation B. Now, in my own practice, I developed the very first posture of the intermediate sequence is a posture called Pashasana. And you've got to get right down into this low squat. So I developed this squat into my Sun Salutation B. Let's squat down. Yeah, go as far as you can. Keep your heels down. So if you need to lift your bum up a little bit, that's fine. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Sit bones as low as they can, but keep your heels down. Are we ready? Ekam, inhale. Let's reach up with bent knees. Utkatasana. Dvwe and fold. Head tuck in, straight legs. Uttanasana. Lift your head up, long spine. Jumping or walking back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows in, upward facing dog once again. Deep breath, tuck your toes under, down facing dog. Sapta 7, right foot striding forwards. We're reaching up, closing your palms, look up beyond the thumbs if you can. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And then releasing on 8, hands back down to the floor. Draw that right foot back. Chatwari, Chaturanga. Up dog again, deep breath in. Down dog, exhalation. Left foot striding forwards. Bend the knee, press the foot, drop that back, heel down if you can. That's good. And Dwadajar, release the hands back to the floor. Back to Chatwari, Chaturanga. Triodajar, 13th movement in this sequence. 14, down facing dog. Should be starting to feel a little bit more warm. Breath flowing more deeply. Mind more focused, more tuned into the body, to the breath, to the practice. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, a little hop or walking towards the hands. Feet together, head up. We're going to tuck the head in. Uttanasana. Can we go down to that low Pashasana squat? Drop your bones, sit bones down, shoulders relaxed. Keep your heels pressing. Couple of breaths, couple of breaths. Utkatasana. Samastitihi. Good. Let's move on. Okay. Standing sequence, Padangustasana, feet hip distance or so. Let's bend the knees, reach to grab the big toes, lift the sit bones up, bend the elbows slightly, drop the head down. If the hamstrings are tight, keep your knees bent, keep your shoulders relaxed. Steady breathing. 1, 2, 3, if the hamstrings feel tight, bend the knees, that's fine. 4, take a breath, take a moment, lift the chin up, deep breath in and pause. Padahastasana, sliding the hands, tucking the fingers underneath the toes. And you might need to bend your knees more deeply to get into this position, and that's absolutely fine. Keeping them shoulders nice and relaxed, nice and loose. Steady breathing, that's 2. And 3, this is good. 4 and 5. Let's lift the head up and pause here. Exhale, hands to waist. Again, bending the knees as much as you want to. Standing up nice and tall. Back into Samastitihi. Closing the feet back to the front edge of the mat. Arms down to the sides. Trikonasana. So A and B, as normal, we're going to step to the right. Lift out the arms, turn out the right foot, reach across, down to grab the shin or the ankle, further if appropriate, looking up towards your left hand, again if appropriate. If your neck feels tight, keep the gaze sideways or even down. Steady breathing. Relax it. Good. Catch your shin. That's good. Stay relaxed. 2, strong legs if we can. 3, open across the chest. 4, and 5. Look down, let's bend the knee. Out you come slowly. Take your time. Let's swap the feet around, left side. Exhaling, down we go. Left hand over, down to reach the shin or the ankle perhaps. Reach up into the right fingertips. Wide, broad across your shoulders. If your neck feels tight, just keep the gaze sideways or even down. 2, 3, steady breathing. 4. Okay, look down. Bend the knee slightly. Arch out slowly. Pausing. Let's go to Trikonasana B. Hands to hips. Let's twist the body around. Face the back edge of the mat. Turn that left foot in. A little bend of your right knee. If you're not sure, you can take the hand to the outside of the foot. Just have it to the inside. Turn to look to your right, over the shoulder if possible. Lift the arm if appropriate. Otherwise, keep the gaze steady or even down, the right knee bent. If you know the posture, the hands to the outside of the foot as you turn and look up. Deep breathing. 2, 3. So it's left hand down here. Yes. 4. Steady breathing. Let's look down. Let's bend the knee slightly. Let's arch out slowly. Take your time. Let's pivot round for left side. Slowly, a little bend to that left knee to begin with if you like. Hand down, working it nice and steady. Gazing off to the left over the shoulder if we need to, lifting up the arm if appropriate. Remember, you're just finding the right variation of the posture that's suitable for your body. You know it's suitable for your body because A, you'll be able to breathe nice and deeply, and B, you'll be relaxed. If you're not relaxed, something is probably wrong. Okay, that's about 5. Let's gaze down. Let's slowly coming up. Hands on the hips. Now we're not going to step back, we're just going to move into the next posture, PARSVAKONASANA. Let's lengthen the stance ever so slightly. Okay, so we're going to turn out the right foot, lunging in to this right knee and knee above the ankle. If you wish, you can have the elbow on the thigh or hand down towards the floor. Keep the shoulders open, arm across over by the ear. If you can, look up to your fingertips. It's a diagonal arm. Breathe. 2, 3, steady breathing. 4, and then that's 5. Let's arch ourselves back out slowly. Take your time. Let's go off to the other side. Let's bend into the left knee, lunging the knee above the ankle. Get that position first. Then decide if you want the elbow to the thigh or the hand to the floor. Your choice. Arm across over by the ear. Turn the gaze, steady gaze up towards the hand if that feels good. Otherwise, gaze sidewards or even down. 2, 3, deep, steady breathing. 4, and 5. Okay, let's slowly lift out. So this next posture, we're going to start having a little bit of fun, if that's the correct word. Okay, we're going to do PARSVAKONASANA B, and we're going to do this variation. Yeah? I'm going to quickly demonstrate, and you're going to follow. Hopefully. Okay, so we're going to bring the elbow across. We're going to bring the right palm on top of left. We're going to have a couple of deep breaths here. Yeah? And then the next stage, we're going to step forwards into this position. Yeah? And then to lay the foundation to see if we can get the fingertips to the floor, leaning, trying to get flat hand, press, slowly, straighten. Yeah. And remember, what we're trying to do is find a foundation for your own practice to do that. And maybe this is your foundation, yeah? And then if that feels okay, then you'd go to there, etc. Okay, let's spin round. Let's lunge into the right knee. Okay, left elbow outside of right knee, right palm on top of left. Firm pressure between the palms. Let's separate the elbows. Can we bring this left heel down? That's good. 2, steady breathing. Feel the firm pressure between your hands. 3, 4. Okay, nice and steady. Let's step the left foot up next to right so you've got the feet perfectly together. You're in UTTHITA. PARSVAKONASANA. Palms pressing, elbows separating, fingers pointing forwards, breathing steady. 3, shoulders relaxed. 4, okay, can we slowly keep the left elbow outside of the knee, bring hands to the floor. Maybe let's start off with fingertips, yeah? Hands about shoulder distance. And then slowly start to press the knee into the upper arm and flat hands. And I guess it's quite hard unless you've got flat hands to go to the next stage. If you've not got flat hands, stay as you are. If you've got flat hands, press. See if you can get the feet lifted. If you're feeling crazy, straighten out the legs. Otherwise, stay as you are. Yeah, that's good. Steady breathing. This is good. That's all right. 3, 4, 4.5. Stay with it. Okay, down. Let's come up. Very good. Easy, huh? Back up to standing. Shall we pivot round? Let's do left side. Left leg forwards. Yeah? Bending left knee, right elbow across. Palms pressing. Feel the firm pressure between the palms. Feel your abdomen tighten up as you press the palms together. Deep breathing. 2. This way, this way, this way. Relax. 3. That's good. See, back heel down. And 4. Trying to straighten that leg. Step forward, bring both feet together, keep the knees bent, keep the sit bones low, keep pressing your palms, keep your shoulders relaxed. 1, deep breathing. 2, 3, 4. Fingertips, flat hands, breasts, lean and lift. Knees stay bent if necessary, feet stay on the floor. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, Bring the weight into the hands. 4. This is okay. Excellent. Okay, the release down. Back up, standing Samasthiti. Let's take a breath. Okay, are we good? We're good. Let's move on. Prasarita with a twist, of course. Step out, hands on hips. Feet good, long, wide stance, 3.5 feet or so between your heels. Feet parallel. Deep breath in, exhale. Hands around 1/2 foot to the floor. Bend the knees if you need to, and let's just fold slightly, head down. 5 breaths. Shoulders relaxed. Bend the knees as much as you need to get these hands down. Fingers in line with toes if you can. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, hands to hips, bend the knees. Let's slowly come out. Take a breath here. So as normal, next couple, lift the arms out. Inhale, back onto the waist. Exhale, hold the waist, lift the chest. Let's go down, exhale, keep the spine long, keep the chin lifted. Slowly. Breathe. 2, 3. Shoulders relaxed. 4, feet parallel. How many is that? That's about 5-ish. Let's bend the knees, out we come again on the inhalation. Slowly, slowly, no rush. C, lift the arms, inhale, interlink the fingers, exhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. Let's drop the head down slowly as we fold on the exhalation. Feel the arms lifting up towards the ceiling. Keep those feet parallel. If the hamstrings feel tight, just gently bend the knees. Deep breathing. 2, steady breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Good stuff. Bend the knees, slowly coming out, working through these postures quite quickly, and that's okay. Hands on the hips, deep breath. Yeah, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to reach down and grab big toes. If you can straighten the legs, straighten the legs. If you need to keep the knees bent, that's fine. Head down, shoulders relaxed. And I want you to think about who wants to be a volunteer for the next posture. 2, I'll need 2 volunteers, maybe 3. 3, 4, breathing. Okay, let's just lift the head up, let's bend the knees. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to bring the hands flat, yeah, underneath the shoulders, onto tiptoes, and then eventually we can lift up here and then back out wide. Slowly. Okay, this young lady's going to be first. I'm going to help you, okay? Hands underneath the shoulders, up onto your tiptoes. Don't jump up, tiptoes, tiptoes, tiptoes. Lift, easy, yeah? Feet together. 5 breaths, 5. Legs out wide. Slowly. Bring your feet down and lift your sit bones up. Slowly, 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 slowly. Yes, perfect. Cheekily put in HANUMANASANA. Does anyone know which that is? From the 3rd series. Commonly known as splits. So twist round onto your right knee. Left heel. Yeah? And then what we're going to work on, as you draw the right knee back, you bring the left heel forwards. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Use your hands. Thinking about it's a combination of the right knee coming back and the left heel coming forwards. Don't force. Remember, are you comfortable? Can you breathe? If you get the balance, you can have hands namaste or even above the head or just using the hands. 2, 3, steady breathing. 4. Okay, let's draw it in. Back to wide angle. Let's twist round onto the left knee. Yeah, same thing. Left knee, right heel. Again, using the hands to stabilize. Slowly, we're going to draw that right heel forwards, the left knee back. Be careful as you go down. Get that combination of the heel coming forward and the knee coming back. Slowly, steady, breathe. 2, 3, 4. Steady, okay. Let's slide it back in. Let's come back to wide angle, to the Prasarita stance, hands to hips. Lifting up, take a moment, and then let's just step back to Samasthiti. Good to go. PARSVOTTANASANA. Hands into the reverse prayer if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, the shoulders feel a bit tight, just grab in our elbows. Okay, let's step to the right. Let's twist round. Let's keep the stance slightly shorter than previous. With the hips level, let's keep the chin up as we fold down. Don't bend the knees, and don't be tempted to tuck the chin in and try and get the head to the shin. You want to keep the spine nice and long. Breathing steady. Keep your chin lifted. Keep the spine long. 2, gazes towards the foot. 3 and 4. Steady breathing. Bend the knees, slowly out you come. Let's twist the hips around. Prepare for left side. Let's get the hips level, shoulders level. And then once again, the chin stays lifted. So we're not kind of doing this kind of stuff. Chin, spine, long, chest, lifting. Find your maximum, and then just tuck in and look down. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Knee bend slightly. Out you come. Square the feet. Loosen up the arms. Samasthitihi. Close the feet. Okay, we're going to do the standing leg lifts in partners, if that's okay. And so grab yourself a partner. I'll need one. Who's on their own? And I'll take that person. You're up front, madam. Okay, we'll do this really quickly, and it's important that you kind of follow what I'm going to do. So you're going to bend up and grab your right big toe. Bend the knee up like this. Yeah. And then partner doing the adjustment's going to come in, nice and tight in here. Right foot on there, left. Now straighten out your leg in front. Yeah, so you want to be nice and tight and close in. We're going to do 5 breaths. And then we're going to walk them sideways and do 5 breaths. And then we're going to walk them back. And we're going to bring both hands to the hips. Both hands to the hips, and then we're going to slowly, careful, breathe. Breathing's good. Point the toes. Let's lift them up, working towards the 3rd series posture, TRIKONASANA. Okay? If your partner's extra flexible, you can get the, leg right up there. But remember, if you're doing the adjusting first, as you sow, shall you reap. You might get it back. Twice as much, so be careful. Let's get crazy on the left side. Okay? Grabbing.
We don't switch at this point.
No. You do right side, then left side, then switch. Unless you've only got one leg, then you swap. Go. Let's have it. 1, 2, 3. Then walk them. Oh, you've already gone to the side. Rushing. Oh. Breathe. How many is that? That's probably enough. Let's come back to center. Both hands to your waist. Lifting. Good. If you like, you can get Miss Light Purple's foot on your shoulder and walk in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, breathe. Okay. Down. Shall we swap participants? Do you want me? Yeah. Might be easier if I do it. Yeah, because he's big chunky guy.
Thank you.
It's all muscle.
Yeah.
Bought and paid for. Right side first, yeah? Right big toe. Hand in. Big, nice and close. 5 breaths. Around 5, yeah? And then out wide. Good. And then back. Both hands to hips. Lifting. Good. Relax. Press into my hand. Press. Relax. Breathe. Yeah, you can go up like this. 3, 4. Tiptoes. Okay, down. Enough. We're going to do a posture not strictly Ashtanga, so, don't be too annoyed with me. We're going to bring the right foot up, like we're going to do Ardha Baddha, but we're going to do it slightly differently. We're going to bring the foot up, and then we're going to lower down, hands in Namaste. If you've got the movement in the knee and the hip, you can bring hands to floor, slowly down this far, and then if you can balance, hands Namaste. Yeah? If you don't want to go down that far, you just keep the knee bent and do it like this. 5 breaths. Good. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about 5. Slowly out you come. Steady. Be careful. Let's do the other side. Left foot right. Again, going down. Hands just in the namaste. Depending if you know you can go down further, slowly. Find your balance, palms together, 5 breaths. Or thereabouts. Concentrate, breathe. 3 and 4. Breathe. Okay, good. Let's slowly come out. Take a breath. How are we doing? Halfway through or thereabouts. Back to our mats. We're going to do the warrior and putting in the Digasana third series posture. What on earth is that? You'll find out. Okay, feet together. Inhale, let's reach up. Look up to the palms or beyond the thumbs. Exhale, fold down, Uttanasana. Drop the head in towards the knees. Bend the knees if you need to. Trini, lift the head up only. Chatwari, once again, jumping or walking back. Elbows tucking. Lower the shoulders down and upward facing dog. Inhale, pause. Tuck your toes back under down dog, and we're going to jump or walk into Utkatasana. Then we'll try a little lift before we move on. So jump or walk forwards, bring your feet together. See something like this. You drop the sit bones down, lift the arms up. Now you can choose whether to have the palms apart or the palms together. You can choose whether you want to gaze up or just gaze forwards. Don't crunch the shoulders, shoulders remain relaxed. Face remains relaxed. That's 1, 2, 3, smiling's good. 4, okay, keep your knees bent. Eventually, we have the hands to the floor and we can have a little flick up. Yeah, but to begin with, let's have them in front. Bring the weight into the hands, a little lift, down. If you're feeling crazy, you can lift and jump back. Go, lift, jump back. Good stuff. Chatwari, step back, that's fine. Up dog. Deep breath in, down dog, long exhalation. We're going to go into Virabhadrasana, warrior. So, onto the fingertips if you like. Ball of the left foot, stride the right foot forwards. Bending right knee. That's good. And once again, like Utkatasana, hands apart, hands together. Looking up, looking forwards. 5 breaths, shoulders relaxed, deep breathing. 1, 2, shoulders relaxed. 3, 4. Okay, this is where Digasana can come in. We bring the hands forwards, up onto the ball of the left foot, and then slowly lifting. 5 breaths. Balance. 1, 2, 3. That's good. 4. Then arms back. Shoulders relaxed. Steady breathing. Smiling's good. That's 3, 4. Palms forward. 1 breath. Down. Let's do the other side. Twist round. Pause for a moment. Let's get the hips right, feet right. Lunging now into the left knee. Looking up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Deep breath. No, first. Warrior 1 first. Thank you. 2, 3. Steady breathing. 4. Now we can bring the arms forwards. And as we bring the arms forward, we're lifting up the back right leg. Keep the gaze steady and forwards. Eventually that right leg's parallel to the floor. That's 3 breaths. 4. This is Digasana from the advanced A series. Then the arms can come back. Breathe. Lift. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4. Arms forward for 1 touch. And then from here, we open out into warrior 2. Yeah? Left knee above left ankle. Perfect horizontal line. Look down to your left hand. 5 breaths. 2. Nice and open the shoulders. 3, 4. Now let's straighten the left leg. Turn the left toes in, right toes out. Let's bend the right knee. Looking along. Perfect horizontal line. That's 1. Got another little crazy exit for us in a minute. 2. 3. Okay. Like my little crab movement. Okay, from here, watch. I'm going to bring my hands down, and then from here, I'm going to lift my left leg up. Then I'm going to bend my right knee and jump back. So let's try. Hands down either side of right foot. Lift your left foot high into the air. Bend your right knee. Jump back. Chatwari, down. Good. Urdhva, lifting. Up dog. Adho, down dog. And then jump, skip, fly, hop, whichever, and sit down. Good. That's the easy stuff out of the way. We're going to concentrate. Okay. Feet together. Let's just take a couple of breaths and then work through Paschimottanasana. Okay. Broad shoulders, chest lifting, toes back, chin tucking. Okay, let's just do one variation of Paschimottanasana. If you want, you can lift the arms up or just forward. First two fingers, grip big toes or ankles or shins, it's fine. You can either gaze to the feet or tuck the chin in and look to the knees. Let's have 5 breaths here. 1, shoulders relaxed. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're going to lift up. We're going to take a breath. We're going to do this. We're going to do PARSVOTTANASANA, which is the next posture on from Paschimottanasana, and then we're going to sneak in VIRABHADRASANA from the 3rd series. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to go to the side, and then we're going to lift up the arm, and then if we're really crazy, we can bend the knee, see if we can lift the leg forwards, and then out. Yeah? Let's see. Hands behind. Let's lift up. Trying to point the toes and bring the toes down. If that's too much, the knees can bend a little way. Deep breathing. 2, keep lifting your hips. 3, 4. Okay, let's just come down for a breath to prepare the foundation. Onto the right-hand side. And then good strong right hand. Let's just start off lifting up the arm. If that feels too much, just keep the hand on the hip. You can even just drop down onto the elbow. Okay? If your balance feels steady, bend the knee. Just grab the big toe. How does that feel with the bent knee? And then you can either come forwards first or just come straight up. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4 and a half. Stay with it. Okay. Down. Take a breath. Phew. Left side. I told you it would be fun. Left side. Okay. Same. Slowly, slowly. Let's get the foundation. Strong left arm. Once your balance feels good, bend the knee. Grab your big toe. Find that balance. Lift the leg forward, then up, or just keep it forward. 5 breaths. 1, that's good. 2, 3, 3 and a half. Come on, breathe. 4, 5. Okay, let's release down. Let's take a moment. Let's put in a jump back. So nice and casually, we're going to cross the ankles onto the knees. Place the hands. If you want to jump, you can jump. If you want to step, you can step. I like to step. Drop back if you need to go onto the knees, onto the abdomen if you wish, it's fine. Tops of feet, little lift in the chest, don't crunch the shoulders. And then tuck the toes under, sit bones up and back, and then jump, step, walk, sit down. Okay. So this is where we're going to start kind of moving around the primary and the intermediate sequence. So right foot on the left shin. I like to kind of enter into the posture like this. The right foot sliding it gently, gently, gently up for Ardha Baddha. If you know you can bind, reach around and bind. If you're not sure, let's have both hands. Exhale, coming forwards. Left foot, ankle or shin. 5 breaths. Deep breathing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's lift up. Let's slide it back down. We're going to come back to this in a short while. Let's swap sides. Left foot up, sliding, sliding nice and steady. If you bind, bind. If you don't, both hands up, forwards. Foot, ankle, shin, shoulders relaxed. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3. Steady breathing. 4 and 5. Okay. Let's lift up, let's take a moment. Let's try this actually before we move on. If your foot feels okay here, can you slide the right heel underneath your left knee? Yeah? If it's too strong, then release altogether, yeah? From this position onto your knees and hands in front of the knees. Yeah? Now turn out your right foot onto the ball of the right foot, lift up, jump the foot back, let the left leg fall, and you're down to Chatwari. Down, elbows in, yeah, up dog, inhale. Easy, innit? Tuck toes under, down dog, and then again you're jumping, walking, whichever. Let's move on. So, Tirayanga. We're going to lean over, left sit bone. Let's bring the right leg up. Pull the flesh of the calf to one side. Trying to have the knees together if that feels okay. If it's too much, you can have it out slightly. And then again, if you want to reach up, reach up. We're going to come forward, foot, ankle or shin, or you might have the hands in the floor or a combination of both. So remember, we're judging what we're doing on how comfortable we are, how deep we're breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, we're going to keep this shape and we're going to do, as I demonstrated at the start of the class, Kranachasana, the second posture in the intermediate sequence. So bend up, grab hold of your foot and breathe here, yeah? If it feels comfortable to straighten the leg, work to straighten the leg, but don't kind of get into this thing, yeah? We want to keep the shoulders open, the chest lifting, the spine long, and we're working to straighten the leg. If you have the flexibility, you start drawing it in, but not at the expense of rounding your spine. 3, 4, 5. Let's put in, I know you will want to, Parigasana. Towards the end of the intermediate sequence, we just pull this knee out, turn the body to face the right knee. Are we watching? Get your left hand and grab the inside, palm facing up, grabbing the inside of the left foot. Right arm comes across, grab the other side of the foot, so the right hand grabbing the outside of the right foot, look underneath the armpit to the ceiling. 5 breaths. 2, 3, this is good, don't crunch the shoulders. 4, and 5. Let's lift back up, take a breath. Can we bring it back to center? Okay. Can you then bring the left foot, and don't worry if this is not possible, onto the thigh. If it doesn't feel good to bring it onto the thigh, you can just have it inside of the thigh like this, yeah? You either got it on the thigh or inside. If possible, you reach behind for the bind, and then we took the right hand underneath the left knee, press the palm down, gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe. Don't worry if you can't bind, just reaching with the hand behind. Does anyone know what this posture is? 3, 4, okay, release. Let's come back round. Let's unwind the leg. And let's just do that same little sequence but the left side. So onto the right sit bone, lifting the leg up and back, flesh of the calf to one side, sit bones down. Okay, reach up, reach forwards, foot, ankle or shin, hands on the floor, combination, you decide what feels good. Deep breathing, shoulders relaxed. 2, 3, this is good. 4, okay, take a moment. Let's lift out, let's slide the heel in, grabbing hold of the foot, lift the heel up. So this might be your variation today, and that's absolutely fine. You're not trying to force anything. Slowly we'll work to straighten. If it feels too much straight, you keep it bent. Shoulders relaxed, lift the chest, breathe. 2, 3, 4, good. Gently, 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 good, take it down. Drawing the left knee out. So your right, is it a right angle to your left? Yeah, that's it. Right hand palm facing up, take the instep of the right foot. Yeah, left arm reaches over to take the other side, looking either underneath the armpit to the ceiling or just gaze sideways. If you can't quite grab the foot, just working onto the ankle or even the shin. And deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Let's slowly lift back up. That's good stuff. We're going to bring this knee back. Bharadvajasana of the intermediate. This is where we bring the foot onto the thigh or inside. If you know you can bind. If you're not sure, you can just have the hand behind. Left hand underneath that right knee, firm pressure, roll open the right shoulder and gaze back. breathe, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. So let's see if we can jump back from here. So back round, hands just forward or just to the outside of the knees. Lift up, left toes tuck under, and then jump back and down. Sink to the knees if you need to, or if you're good to go. Upward dog, broad shoulders, don't crunch. Tuck toes under, and let's quickly sneak in a intermediate back bend. So let's drop down into Chaturanga onto the abdomen, arms down to the sides. Okay, let's first of all lift the chest, press into the hands, take a breath, lift up the feet, press the hands, deep breathing, lift the chin. 1, 2, 3 and a half, 4 and a half. Okay, down. Take a breath. Hands. Let's forget upward dog. Let's tuck toes under. Let's just push back and have a nice long stretch through the spine in downward dog. And then from here, jumping, walking, sitting down. And then let's feel like that SALABHASANA posture was a little preparation for our back bend. So lie down, bend up your knees, feet flat to the floor, reach down the sides of the body if you can to grab the ankles. If that feels too much, just allow the arms down to the sides. The feet on the floor, lift your hips up, draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Yeah, if you want to grip on and interlink the fingers, that's nice, or if you know you can hold the waist. 5 breaths, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's gently come down. Take a moment. Take a couple of breaths. Nice little supine twist. Let's tuck the knees up into the chest. Hold the knees. Can you bring your forehead up towards your knees? And then head down. Keep your knees up. Take your arms out wide. Drop your knees down to the right. Keep them tucked up nice and high. A couple of breaths here. And back to center. Off to the other side. A couple of breaths here. And then back to center. 1 breath. Cross your ankles. Hold your feet or your knees. Can you roll up in 1 breath and come back up to center? Okay, that's good. Let's finish with a couple of deep breaths. So cross-legged or half lotus, full lotus if you're feeling that way inclined. Fingers into Jnana Mudra. First finger connecting to your thumb. The arms are straight, not bent, and we're not crumpled up. We're sitting, broad shoulders, chest lifting, chin tucking, straight arms, back of the hands on the knees. Deep breathing, steady breathing. 3, longest breaths of the session. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Breathe. 9 and 10. Okay, let's place the hands in. Can we just lift up the sit bones? 5 breaths instead of 10. Lift. 1, 2, lift up 3, 4. Okay, enough. Lie down. Rest. So, arms down to the sides. Just let the feet drop out 10 to 2. Just let the floor take the weight of your whole body. So have the palms facing up, which allows the shoulders to roll open. Let your abdomen soften. And as the abdomen softens, the body softens. As your breath softens, your mind relaxes. Essential part of this particular posture. Stand opposite. Yeah? Stand opposite your partner. Okay, you're going to bring your right foot forwards. Yeah? Right foot forwards. Okay, right arm out wide. Right arm. Left arm down. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, say, thank you very much. Hogasana from the 8th series. Okay, back to you, Mats. Shall we move on?